Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Buys time, rolling right. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
95. Go.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Right through.
Here's Young to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, green. 10 black. Cut.
Straight ahead with Genty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down. Hut.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ready.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds Genty underneath. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Speed left, speed left.
His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Green Jack. Ready?
Genty from the gun. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Sending him on the dime. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
11. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Tony. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete to St. Brown. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Trying to get it on a keeper. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
On the quick.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Unable to find Jalen Knoll with that one.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down coming up.
Quincy Riley on the coverage.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
play. On 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Set. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut, cut. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 52. Set.
Young working from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
17. Texans nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
48-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it on 3rd and 9.
Swap. Another swap.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
18. What's that? 19 seconds.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
Ready.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You don't blue. Come on. Set. Hut. Black. 95. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down. A gain
Here we
of
go.
16 yards.
From the red zone now.
Raider 1st down.
On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
Giving this to Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set. Hut. Big black ultra.
Moore going in motion left.
Set. Hut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 27-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And this one is center chains.